about relationships. So, have you ever wondered what that sweet spot is between wanting and needing a relationship? If so, let's tap into it and let's talk about it some more in this video. Let's go. So, welcome to Empress Expressions. My name is Amber and I am the Empress here. And I welcome you if you're returning or you're new. So we're going to talk about the need and the want, like the verses, like the needing the relationship and wanting the relationship. Like what's that sweet spot, right in the middle, right? Or are you on one side or are you on the other? So I have a few points here. We're going to tap into it and just talk about it a little bit. So number one, self-sufficiency and emotional independence. So this is crucial for entering into a healthy relationship. Being content with yourself before adding another person to the mix. So I believe that before you can add another person to your situation, and I say this because I've done it the other way. I've done it before I probably should have. I've added people into my mix, into my life, before I was really self-sufficient and emotionally independent, right? I have been in situations where I was emotionally dependent on another person. That's way too much to put on another person, and that completely takes away a lot of my power. So yeah, it's just way too much to put on another person, and it completely takes away my own power. It takes away my independence of being able to self-manage myself, manage my emotions, manage myself, right? It's pivotal. You have to be able to have emotional intelligence before bringing someone else in the mix. Now, I know we all don't do that, but in all reality, I feel like that is the best way to really cultivate a healthy relationship with another person, is to cultivate that relationship with yourself first, right? Knowing what that feels like, so that when you do get into a relationship with someone else, you have a foundation, you have a base, you have a understanding and an experience to recall, to find your balance again, if and when things get off kilter, when things get out of balance, right? Number two, and you know what else? Let me go back to one real quick. This really is significant in this month of the Soul Promoter within the Living Soul Guidance System. We're in the month of 3. And so the love style of the Soul Promoter is mania, which it can lean very, very strongly, very, very fast into dependency, right? Meaning that if you're in a relationship, whether you have the 3 in your Living Soul profile report or not, just being in this month, right? Being in this energy for this month of 3, you can maybe feel or witness in yourself or others this dependency, hold on just a second. Okay. Tango, I swear he barks at leaves. I swear he barks at absolute air. But he's old too, so he's seeing stuff. I don't know. Anyways, so I said that to say I was talking about this month and it being the Soul Promoter. So the Soul Promoter's, love style is mania. So I feel like this video, it's coming through, this content's coming through at the perfect time, because when you have that mania love style that's at play, whether, like I said, it's in your report or it's not, you could feel it and witness it in yourself and others this month, because we're governed by the 3, the Soul Promoter. But using that, knowing that, and then taking this content and applying it can definitely help you balance out that mania, the negative side of mania, of the mania love style. Because I feel like mania kind of has a negative energy around it, but I believe mania energy or mania love style is really sweet and precious and beautiful, not just because I have it in my report, but it really is like it's an intense emotion. Certain people like to feel intense emotions. Certain people like to feel deeply connected to their person, right? And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that, but allowing that to get out of hand and out of control, and allowing for the health of a relationship, the quality of a relationship to completely dismantle and destabilize your life. I feel like there has to be a line drawn, right? There has to be some type of line drawn. So I feel like that's the sweet spot. The sweet spot is balancing out the want and the need, right? And knowing that mania really goes more onto the needy side of things, balancing that out. So let's move forward. Number 2, the power of choice in love. So the empowerment that comes from choosing to be in a relationship because you want to, not because you feel like you need to. Choosing truly impacts the dynamics of a relationship and contributes to its health and longevity. So I love this. Like, I believe women are choosers, right? And then men choose them back. So taking that idea and just moving it into love, choosing to be in a relationship sounds amazing. Amazing. That sounds like power. That sounds like freedom. Choosing to be in a relationship, that sounds like freedom to me. Not needing to be in a relationship, not needing another person, right? But choosing another person, choosing to go through the ups and the downs of a relationship with another person. That sounds like conscious decision making. That sounds like power to me. So the power of choice in love is that sweet spot. You get to choose. You get to choose. Like, you're not, and that can go, there's different points to that as well, right? Because you can choose to want to be in a relationship, and then you can also be aware that you're choosing because you need to be in a relationship. But when I say the sweet spot, I'm talking about the choosing because you want to be in a relationship. You want it, you know? You want it. It's not just about the needs. It's something that you want. It's something you're choosing consciously with intention to be in and to partake in. So that brings me to number 3, the illusion of completion through others. So this idea that another person can complete you, right? There is wholeness, though, within oneself. And partnership should be about enhancement of 2 whole individuals coming together rather than feeling voids. So knowing you are already that whole-souled woman, that whole-souled man, and choosing to step into a union with another person, choosing to step into a relationship with another person is freedom, is not being a part of that illusion that another person completes you. I like to see it as the other person is a reflection of you outside of you, of your wholeness. It's the other person is a reflection of you, a reflection of your whole self. Okay? Not a completion of you, because you are completed already in your entirety. Right? You are completed already because you are self-sufficient. You're emotionally independent, and you're choosing to be with the person. So you're already whole. So this idea that someone completes you, I feel like sometimes that is just the intense emotions that we feel when we're connected to somebody. But in reality, in deep understanding and truth, right? That soul wisdom within you is you knowing that you are whole already, before that person and after that person, and with that person. That person is merely your reflection. Is merely a reflection of the wholeness outside of you. You get to experience yourself in a different form outside of yourself. That's the beautiful thing about relationships. and then all the growth and opportunities that come with it as well. But this idea of someone completing you, that's not the sweet spot. The sweet spot is knowing that you are the completion. You are source, and you get to witness yourself outside of yourself. Okay? So when someone triggers you, that you're in a relationship, that's a part of you that you're triggered. That's an aspect of you and that you get to explore. When you feel absolutely amazing with somebody, that's a part of you, and that's something that you get to enjoy, right? When you meet somebody for the first time and go on a date and everything is just amazing, you get to enjoy that, you know? Like hashtag best first date ever type energy, right? You get to enjoy seeing yourself outside of yourself and experiencing you in a different form, but whole, you know? So that's what I got for you. I hope that this video, this content resonated with you and you enjoyed this. And of course, you just vibing out with me and my energy. I'm always so grateful. Down in the description box below, there is a link for the Living Soul profile report. You can hop on that. Let's see here. There are also some specific instructions there for when you put your birthday in. Make sure you don't put any slashes or hyphens or anything like that, just straight numbers. And if you, when you receive your report, if you want to dive into it deeper, understand it more, that's when you can tap into me and we can set up some time to get together and really chop it up and talk about it. And yeah, so like this video if you're vibing with it, if you're feeling it. If not, all is well. Share and subscribe if you feel called to. And I'm also dropping an ebook here soon. That's going to just be all about soul wisdom, and it's really going to tap into Empress Expressions on my coaching side of this whole business and my brand and stuff like that. But it's really going to talk about, you know, the activation of soul wisdom for women, and how I truly believe that the activation of a woman's soul wisdom will help her to heal trauma, to feel deeply into her emotions and her body, create the life that she wants, find purpose, really tap into, respect and honor her inner masculine, balancing out those energies within her. So this is going to be an ebook series. The first one will be completely free. So if you're interested in that, when that releases, you can be one of the first ones to receive it. So just email me. The email is down in the description box. It's going to be soulwisdomcare@gmail.com. So email me, let me know who you are and that you're interested in the book. And when that releases, I will send one out to you. And from there, we'll have more books, a continuation of the series, and we're just going to dive into all the things. So that's what I've got. Thank you so much. And as always, I send you peace, I send you light, and I send you love. And until next time, bye.